Welcome back to the channel. Now, running is great and fun. It is so nice to get out there and go on a run. But with all things, we do form habits, whether it is good habits or bad habits. But today we're going to be focusing on the bad habits that we get for running. Now, on this channel, we talk about all things running and fitness related. So be sure to subscribe to be part of the tribe, because we post 2 videos a week, and that's on Thursdays and Saturdays. So definitely be part of the tribe where we get you right no matter what you're training for. Now, some bad running habits would be skipping the warm up or the cool down. Now, the warm up would help warm up that body by having that blood flow to your muscles that can help prevent tear of the muscles and joints, which can prevent tears and strains. So what you could do is you could do some dynamic stretches or some light jogging to start out. Now, cool down will help bring that heart rate down, especially doing some type of intensity workout. And what you could do is you could do a light jog or walk at the end of that workout. And you definitely want to be in that with some stretches. So you can stretch for about 5 to 10 minutes to stretch out your body to help release and alleviate any pains in the joints and muscles, which will help prevent muscle cramps and alleviate your sore muscles. Now, right here on the Scully Twins channel, we do have a pre-run and a post-run yoga stretch that you want to do before your workout, focusing only on running. Now, some runners think to get better at running, they need to do more mileage, and that's all they do is run. But you do need to change up that workout by doing some kind of cross training or strength training on your non-running days. This will help you be able to build up that endurance for your run and that stamina without causing too much injuries on your joints and muscles by always hitting that pavement. You could do things like swimming, biking, or even yoga to add some variety to your workout. Now, right here on the Scully Twins channel, we do have plenty of cross training workout like cardio workout, strength training, and even yoga. So definitely check out our playlist for our workouts to be able to help you while you're on your runs for that endurance. Not listening to your body. You want to know the difference between pain and soreness. So some runners will go out there and they'll push the limit, even if they're feeling some type of pain or injury that is working on their body. They keep on go out there and run instead of stopping. Make sure you listen to your body to know when you need to take it down, and especially give your body some rest days. And definitely check out our channel for how to recover after a run, as well as when to know to take a rest day, because some runners really do not know when they need to take that rest day. Running too much too soon. Now, beginner runners especially, you need to know when to increase that mileage. You don't want to go out there and it's right at the beginning of get into running and start increasing mileage very quickly. You want to gradually increase it and not be going out running too much mileage too soon. And when you're coming back from an injury, you also need to be paying attention and not trying to go back and do your common weekly mileage. You might need to gradually build your mileage back up after an injury. So that means that you want to be adding 10%. So you want to be increasing your mileage 10% every week. And for beginners or even runners that come back from an injury, you might could even incorporate that run and walk method to help you out on your runs. Now, we definitely have a video about the run and walk method. So you're curious about how to do that, definitely check that video. And if you are coming back from an injury and you want to know, making sure that you are running safe, definitely check our video about how to take up running after an injury. We got you. Refueling badly. Now, after you're coming back from a run, you want to have a meals with carbs and proteins in it to help rebuild your muscles from that run. Not using some type of sunscreen. Now, if you are running in hot temperatures, that means you might want to make sure you are using some type of sunscreen with SPF ratio of 30 or more, so especially 50 in hotter temperatures. Starting a race too fast. So you want to be gradually picking up your pace when you start out on a race and not be going all out at that start line. Because if you are running too fast as soon as that race is taking off, you will not have that stamina and endurance by the end of the race to make it to that finish line because you use all of it at the start line. Do not do that. And so therefore, what you could do is you could use a GPS watch to track your mileage while you're on that race course. So that means that you might want to start with a slower mileage at the beginning of the race for that first 3 miles and then gradually build back up to that race that you want to. You definitely need to have some type of strategy, of course, when you go onto a race, how you're going to run that course to get you to a certain whatever your pace that you want to end that race with. So have that in mind. And if you wonder how to use a GPS watch, definitely watch our video about the pros and cons of GPS watch, so therefore you can know when to use it, especially you want to be using it for a race. Not getting enough sleep. So if you're not getting enough sleep, this can affect your ROM. Sleep help with your recovery, immunity, as well as your mental sharpness. Only running in fair conditions. Now, if you are training for a race, you definitely want to train in all weather conditions because the race doesn't always cancel due to bad weather. So therefore, you want to make sure you are running in snow, rain, and all of those weathers. Not fueling or drinking water. It's important when you go out on your run that you are practicing proper fueling and you are drinking adequate water to help replace those lost electrolytes and sweat that we lost, or fluids that we lost through sweat. Always train the same way. It's very important as a runner that you change up your runs. As a variety, there's so much runs out there that you can do. So definitely check our video on 5 types of runs for runners to get some ideas, because we have plenty of different runs that you could do as a runner to be able to change up your runs and prevent boredom, which will also get you ready for race day. Some runs do not take rest days. Some runs will go out there and run 7 days a week or 6 days a week. And it is very important to always do a rest day. So on a rest day, doesn't mean that you do nothing. You could do walking, you could do swimming or biking, or nothing at all. But definitely take your rest day. So let's get into bad posture or running posture. Because some runs, when they go out for a run, they're swinging their arms while they're running. No, you want to make sure that you are going forward and backwards. So you want to be able to keep your body at a 90 degrees angle and then you run. Never this. Because you are using so much energy and you take it away for your run. Always reserve your energy and run proper to prevent injury. Another bad thing when you're out there on your run is when you're running and you're looking down at your feet, you are cutting off your oxygen supply. You definitely want to run upright, so therefore you get the oxygen to your lungs and expand your diaphragm. So while you're out on your run, you want to be looking forward at a distance and not down. And another posture we want to talk about is squeezing your fists while you're out on your run. This is causing tension in your body. You want to relax your muscles and run free. So you like I say, you want to be running, not this. You see, when you do this, I'm all of a sudden I'm tightening up my muscle and joints, which is going to cause me to start tightening up my mouth and my jawline, and that's going to be so uncomfortable. And then you come in, you feel more injured, your back is hurting, your neck is hurting, you're straining your muscles, and that is not okay. So like my sister said earlier, some runs just do runs only, and they do not cross train. You always want to make sure you're cross training because you want to be working other muscles groups, because cross training will strengthen your muscles and joints to get your body stronger for your runs. When you're doing cross training, especially for runners, you want to be cross training and doing workouts for your legs and your core, because as a runner, we need a strong core to help hold you up and maintain you through your runs. And you always need a strong legs, definitely if you're a distance runner. And of course, always, it doesn't hurt to work your arms because as a runner, we use all muscle group while we're out on our run. So you don't want to run too hard, too often when you're out on your run. So when you go out there, don't make all your runs hard, race pace, because that will cause increase of injury and you don't want to be doing too much too soon. And when you run too hard all the time, that leads to overtraining, which leads to injury, which leads to you not running. And we do not want that, do we? So overall, we want to avoid bad running posture. We want to run relaxed, tall, with a slight forward lean, not overly forward lean, slight forward lean, and relax. And additionally, go out there and have fun, but be mindful of the bad running habits that you are picking up throughout your running career or lifestyle. And then try to be aware of it and try to correct it, so therefore that you do not continue on the bad running habit form and you find a new way to be able to run correctly and while still having fun. So definitely check our playlist on the different types of playlists we have for half marathon, full marathon, 5K, and beginner playlists, because we have a playlist just for you, because we'll get you right no matter what you're training for. We cannot wait to see you on the next video. Until next time, bye bye.